All right. Welcome on back. I don't even remember what we're doing. We were in the Frozen City. That's right. I was just getting some levels, I think. Yeah, I did some off camera. In fact, let's go ahead and run through here because I want to talk about some things. So, kind of a more somber part of Steve that I think about actually every time I make one of these episodes is my Uncle Steve. Well, let me back up a bit. So this is Memorial Day weekend where we honor and cherish the people in our lives or that aren't even in our lives that gave their life to serve this country. So in America, it's a very big deal to be a soldier, to serve, to be part of the solution, not the problem, or any other way that you want to look at it. So, and my dad didn't get a choice. He was drafted. Nice. It's funny, I switched my covenant because I just got worked last night. I was doing some invading, which I don't really like to do. I mean, it's okay, like if people want to duel, but like the Farron's grass. Did he just throw poo at me? I think he did. Filthy creature. So, but anyways, yeah. So my dad didn't get a choice. He was in the Vietnam War. He was stationed in Korea as a clerk. I mean, he lucked out. He had a nice, cushy job that was safe. Also, I killed all those. So let me show you what I got. Well, first off, I got the black bow. Black bow of Ferris. There we go. A black longbow named after a hero of old, known for the unusual stance from which it was fired. Has a longer range than standard bows, but successful usage requires a trained, dexterous hand. So, I also got this, but I think I got that on camera. That was climbing up one of the ladders to the ballista down in the smoldering lake. And then I got other stuff of Ferris. Let's see. Ferris hat. It's broad-trimmed leather hat, traditionally used by master archers and especially favored by forest-dwelling hunters. The name Ferris is said to have once belonged to a hero, but is now more widely known as a style of hat. I also got that. And I got all sorts of cool stuff. I don't know what that is. Huh. Yeah, I have a lot of cool stuff. But anyways, let's see. Do I have Ferris? A lot of cool stuff. I like this, but it doesn't look like any Ferris there. Oh, I also found a whole Pyromancer set. So I beat them. I got the Ferris bow, and I think I got some Ferris leggings or Ferris boots or something. Tells me actually. Wait a minute. Weird. That's weird. Maybe it was black? No. Oh yeah, well I also got that. So there's Black Knight stuff. Because there's this place over here. I wish this game had a mini map, but basically, where is it? There's a little. Well, we can see it. I just gotta be careful. This guy kind of sucks. Oh no! Oh! There we go. Get out of here. It's very enthusiastic to kill you and jump on you and all this. But anyways, there it is. It's over in there. We can go up this stairway and take a look at it. But I already killed the knight down there. I don't know if he respawns, but if he does respawn, like, there's no point in killing him. Let's go ahead and clear out this area. There's a couple of... Ah, I saw that. You got burned by the fire. Nice. Got distracted. Let me get a shot in. Alright. I love how many Estus flasks I have now. I got tons for spells, tons for... But anyways, if you look right here, that tower is where there's a Black Knight. In fact, let's go down there. I think I can go off the edge and do a shortcut. If not, I'll just have to roll in poison, maybe get poisoned. It doesn't matter now. I can always just like... Yeah, I guess I do have to go all the way around the long way. But this was where we like first came in, I'm pretty sure. Like that. In fact, this might be where the mushroom men are like along the wall. So that's the castle thing that we came out of initially. And if you keep hugging the wall over there, there's mushroom men that are all dead, slaughtered, and like there's a few of those like... Oh, wow. Oh, yep. He's still alive. Ow! Ah, jerk. There you go. Piece of trash. Yeah, cracked red eye orb. So I guess they do respond. That's what I was kind of like thinking. I was like, well, the actual enemy does tend to. Like when you have that other area where there's two of those guys, and they're running up and they kill all the other of these guys. Like they're in a battle. They don't like each other. But anyways, there was a sword in here. Let's go ahead and look at that. I didn't realize this was the Great Mace. That was the gigantic one from the Cathedrals of the Deep. But let's see. There we go. We've got all these swords, these cool swords. That's the one you get from the Ice Beast. There we go. I think this dark sword might be what I got from here. The pitch black straight sword of the Dark Wraith, survivor of the land swallowed by darkness. The Dark Wraiths were the first red orb invaders and originators of a unique sword technique inspired by their thick, broad blades. So yeah, there's this one, a Lothric sword. That's nice. A little broken straight sword. Then you get into the boring, like, well, not so much boring. Like these are still pretty cool. That's cool. Like Corvian Grey Knight, dagger of the unwanted, those guided by heretical storytellers. A rather large dagger with a powerful attack, but this transparent attempt to intimidate foes reveals much about its owner's fears. Huh. Yeah. A lot of this stuff, I mean, even this stuff is really creepy. You've got like a hand-shaped, like, trident-looking thing. That thing. Saint Bident. Silver Bident. Decorated by a holy symbol formerly wielded by Saint Klimt. He discarded this weapon that draws upon one's faith on the day he put his own faith behind him. So yeah, there's a lot of like religious stuff. There we go, the Crew spear. That's what these things, a crude, half-rotten, curved spear. Choice weapon of the blunt-horned Grus, descendants of the acolytes of Farron Keep. That's these things that we're fighting. The rancid tip is drenched in rotten waste, making it acutely poisonous. Yeah, they're throwing their poo at us. What's this? Choice weapon of Yellowfinger Hyssel, a finger of Rosaria, and Xanthia's Scholar. This is both a weapon and a sorcery staff. The gold specks are remnants of lost sorceries. Nice. I want to try these. That just looks fun, but I'm not a strength build. Or like that. Oh. By the mad woman haunting the road of sacrifices? What? Whoa, okay, wait a minute. Butcher's knife with an oddly large blade wielded by the madwoman haunting the road of sacrifices. Squarely landed hits restore HP. Back in the undead settlement, the woman acquired a taste for human flesh, of which she took glee in partaking. Yeah. Although I didn't think she was in the road of sacrifices. She was down, I guess kind of. It was all part of it. But like the crucifixion woods, and then there was the one either right before or right after it, where you have the one that sprays the poison. It's a very short section. Anyways, I remember where I got this. She's like wearing like rags and stuff, and she's just some cannibal down. Like you had to like go down this curved pathway like into this pit, and there she is. So, and then he got thrall stuff, the little demented Lothric slaves. Cunning weapon for a cunning lot. This axe is quick and deadly. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff. And this was one like you get from by the mimic in the wall of Lothric, and it has dark damage. So this is usually a lot of people's starter weapon if they can find it and get it. It's just really good for the first few parts of the game. And then you got all this other cool stuff. There's another Gru weapon. It's just rotten and like poisonous. Like the rancid blade is drenched in rotten waste, making it acutely poisonous. Oh, and I hate the pontiffs. Let's go fight them. So anyways, basically what I did last night is I leveled up a couple of times. Actually, let's see our levels. So I am level... Oh, anyways, back to Steve. Every time I see a Steve, it's supposed to be from Homestar Runner, which was like a animation animation like website back in the day. It was awesome. I loved Strong Bad's emails, and he would just read them and be ridiculously ignorant about other people and empathy. But then he'd be like really noble and good. So it was just kind of funny. Like you knew he knew what he was doing deep down, but every now and then he'd just be really dumb, and he's like dressed like a luchador, a Mexican wrestler, and like. It's like strong bad. Blah, blah, blah. Anyways, it was great for stoners and like and all through middle school and high school, I was a cannabis enthusiast, a stoner, and I would watch these things and play video games with my buddies. Hmm. Which is why I am going to be pushing so hard to try to figure out how to Twitch stream because I don't have the computer for it. Amazingly, I got to figure out how to do it. The sound quality is just terrible. Even though this computer, I need to figure out what's on it. Maybe even wipe it because it's got 500 gigabytes and it's already like 450 full, and yet I can't find any files. So I'm a little worried this like there's a rootkit or like I've been playing or using a computer completely controlled by Russia or something. Like I don't even know. But the thing is like I am a cybersecurity professional and ethical white hat hacker, and by that I don't actually do any of the cool stuff. I just argue online all day, report scammers, and like document. And that's what I want to do for my X or for my Twitch is like I just want to. In fact, let's go ahead and homeward bone. I'm done. Let's go back to the Frozen City. Actually, no. Let's go level. So I can get a level. Maybe crack some. I got some pretty cool lost souls too. But anyways, and I also got a pyromancy tome and a sorcery scroll, so we can do some of that. In fact, let's do the sorcery first, because I just went back through that swamp that we were just in, just kind of finding items that I hadn't picked up. And I kind of felt bad. I was like, I should be doing this on camera, like so that people can see it and see where it's
Back
at.
again, I see.
Fighting Cowboy has great like step-by-step walkthroughs. If you're trying to beat this game like perfect. Yeah, you can do that.
My. This is stupendous. Then the undead legion of Farron possesses sorceries quite unknown. Thank you for upholding your end of the bargain. I doubt I ever would have made this discovery alone.
There we go.
Let us unravel the thing, so you may put these new sorceries to use.
Alright, what did I get? So I think I have that one. I don't have that, but like... Oh, nice. Farron Hail, that looks good. Farron Flash Sword. What? Alteration of Soul Greatsword developed by sorcerers of the Undead Legion of Farron. The Legion has a tendency to emphasize speed over power, and this practical alteration of an existing sorcery is no exception. Nice, so you have a regular magic weapon where you just imbue your weapon with magic. You have the Soul Greatsword, and then, I guess, a much faster one. Ooh, Pestilent Mist. Highly dangerous sorcery employed by Dragon School spooks, only taught to trusted members. Releases dense mist that eats away at HP. Beware as the caster is not immune to its effect. A body caught in the silent mist cloud lies still while the face twists in a tortured scream. The names of these learned sorcerers became feared for this gruesome spectacle. Alright, that sounds fun. Let's get that. So the Aural Decoy, sorcery developed by surreptitious sorcerer at Vinheim Dragon School, distracts foes with a distant sound. Sound carries with it a strangely infectious resonance that may cause one to stray from their post and expose their back. That is good when you need to trick somebody and go like sneak. So I guess it's really this and this, I think, are the two that we just got. We'll go ahead and get that. And also, I want that. You know what? Let's just get all the sorceries. I am a magic build. I have Farron Dart. Bought everything from him except for the soul arrow.
How do you like gimmicks, friend?
Oh, I don't know, maybe.
This is a sign, a cipher, employed by sorcerers who use quietude to their advantage.
Silent ally. Slumbering Dragon Crest ring? Nice.
With
See,
this,
that's
you can be sure to tell friend from foe from your very first encounter. It's a very old practice at this point, but one that you deserve to know. I don't mean to seem overbearing, but have you forgotten? In exchange for my sorceries in the form of scroll, I hope you're not one.
Okay, so he's
Promise
already
to
got that.
stay safe.
So now, let's see what this ring does. There it is. Masks the sounds of its wearer. Oh. So it can be sneaky. And maybe even the spell casting. What's this? Karthus Milk Ring? Huh. Those are pretty cool. There's like a set. Alright. I still don't have... So I have the Estus ring, but I don't have... I thought there was usually... In most Dark Souls, there's a... I don't know what they call it, but like it's... So your stamina. So your stamina respawns quickly. Let's see, mine goes back pretty quick. Boop. Okay. Alright, so let's go get spells, or souls. Progress in the... This is my favorite place. We got pretty far. The Irithyll of the Boreal Valley. Central Irithyll. The Church of Yorshka. Let's go. For I am the Joker of Dark Souls 3. May use some of that mist. There's also... So I think I really messed up some of the plot, the storylines and stuff, because there's supposed to be a guy right here. Maybe I just need to... Yeah, he's not here. And I almost think it's because I didn't... Yol, maybe, comes back here. I don't know. But either way, you're supposed to get like a hiding spell from there. Actually, wait, do I want to attune spells? I say that, but... I don't know if I really want to test it out here, actually. Oh, wait, I can have an extra spell. There we go. Oh, that's pretty deadly. It stays around for a while. Anyways. But yeah. Steve, it's a bittersweet name because, yeah, my uncle died of brain cancer back when I was going through a bunch of hard times, legal and all that, which I'm now rectifying, which is beautiful. It's not for the guy that's on the receiving end, but he's been able to live happy and fancy-free, got 5 years probation for, well, some very bad, nasty things. But anyways, like I said, I'm about to fix it. I just gotta be careful because I don't want anything like super bad to happen to him. Oh, this is a bad idea. Ah, they're just so... Like, they don't let you stop. Okay. Well, at least we only lost 331 souls. And thankfully, it isn't like Dark Souls 2, where every time you die, a little more of you goes away until you... That was a very frustrating game mechanic. Okay, so there's a different way to go about this. Let's try it. So they're gonna walk that way. We'll let them continue on. Ah! Ah! Did the other one come? Okay. Well, anyways, so we killed one. There's another one right here. Soul of reward, yeah. Oh, he mad. What? All right. So it's 2,000 just to kill him. That's pretty nice. There's two of them here, so you get like 4 grand just running this. So this is my new farming spot. Got a large titanite shard. Wait, did he drop that? I think he dropped that. And if that's the case, okay, so there's that guy. Let's go up and fight him from the top. We're pretty much done with this area. Oh, God. There we go. Pontiff Knight Crown. Yes. We keep getting their gear. Alright, so I don't know where the fire guy went. That's kind of sketchy. Okay, so lightning gem. Nice. And then I fall down on that from going up there, so I gotta figure out how to do that. I think there's a lightning spell or ring there. So yeah. Magic clutch ring. Ooh, what's that do? Increases magic attack but compromises damage absorption. Hmm. So if I need to do more damage with my magic, I still have these. There's all sorts of stuff I could be using, but whatever. All right. I gotta find my way up there. Oh wait, that is the. Oh, that's the boss. So I actually have to go explore some other areas first. I don't think it actually opens from here. See, like this one doesn't open from this side. And it has two of those sneaky ones. Sneaky Pete's. They just kind of like appear and kill you. But I gotta go all around the long way, and then once I open that door, then I'll have a shortcut. But all of this is dead end. Go kill that guy and get his 2,000 souls. Then I can actually just rest. Oh wait, no, I gotta go all the way that way. And then up there. But there's like a whole, so there's two very long paths of progression through this area. Also, look how creepy this is. Got all the kids with the swords. It's actually the same kid, just over and over and larger and smaller. Then you've got the creepy church guy leading kids to go fight to the death. Yeah. So where did the fire guy go? Oh, I think this is another one that does not open from this side. Yep. How do I get over there? Ooh. It's messed up. I should have my mace out when I'm doing that, but whatever. I mean, this is just all of these creepy ghost things. Oh, there he is. Ow. Ow. I did not mean to do that. Reminds me of Tim. There are some that call me Tim from Monty Python and the Holy Grail. And John Cleese. I think John Cleese has even seen some things I've said, which for better or worse, like that's just really cool. I love his acting, I love his work, and I'd like to go see him live in concert, but I'm not nearly in a place where I can actually do anything financially, so that's okay. I have kids, their happiness comes first now, and I will be getting them tickets to concerts like that. Let's see. So I think I actually have to go like a really roundabout way to get there. I mean, so we've already beaten like the first area. But I think I have to go back through the chapel and then go all the way down. And then it winds back on itself and then it circles back under there. And then I can unlock that and that. But for now, yeah, I gotta go left to go right. And we gotta go fight that giant lizard thing. Like, there's a whole bunch to this level still, actually. What is this? Yeah, not here. Visions of pointless. Like, I would put an item back there, but... yeah. Or maybe they did and it just wasn't a valuable item. Yeah, so we gotta go down there. The up doesn't do anything. The up will do something later. So we come in here. The up leads to a tower that you actually, it's like a dropper thing. And actually, you know what? I don't... The mist is cool, but I don't need it. It's too much to sort through. Like when I do need a... And actually, you know what? I don't need this or this. I don't use them. It's just... Like I was almost thinking using this on Volnir or whatever, High Lord Volnir, or the giant skeleton underground, because I thought this would smash pretty good. Yeah, I don't need it. I just have, in fact, that might even throw me off because I'm used to double tapping it to get over the, but yeah, I'll learn. So I either have the big one or the little one. And there was an item back there. Okay, you gotta be careful because there are invisibles. There we go. Didn't even alarm them. But I've already fought them, fought the thing up there. It's redundant to keep fighting them. Oh, that's already my first episode? Okay, you know what? Smash. Okay. Thought there was another one in that corner. Oh. I think there's still yet another other one. Yep, there he is. So 3 doggies. And I think another... Where are ya? No. Over a rusted gold coin. Now those are okay, but I think... Well, let's just see what they do. Crush to temporarily greatly boost item discovery. So if you just get your item discovery up, these are useless. And then... But I mean, they are good when you're trying to find like a specific weapon that an enemy drops, but it's temporary. So, I don't know. You gotta really know what you're after. Time for pointless and then resignation. Is that patches? Wait, I'm gonna do it though because... Okay. So... Ooh, this area. This gets pretty interesting. Ah! I don't think I can lock on them though. All those down there are those things that I just killed. They're pretty freaky deaky. But not too bad. See, those are the crawlers. Guess it's best to hit them from sideways because they don't stun. Ah, then there's the standing ones. They don't seem to stun very well either. They're pretty weak to magic though. Okay, there's still a crawler down there. Flank them. Alright. Oh, there's one there, but there's also one right there. Out here. I think they're witches or something. Don't care what you are, you're dead now. Oh, I thought that was his or her backside. I was going to do a fatal, lethal, whatever you want to call it. Oh. Hello. They're sneaky. Oh, there's one there, an item. So you get lured by the item, and then there's all the thing. Just a blue bug pellet. I think that's like magic resistance. You eat the bugs. Oh, we're already pretty much tearing our way through this. With a fire mail breaker. And I actually did level up this mail breaker. And not the other one. I think the other one I'm going to imbue with a different type. Like maybe poison or something. I don't know. I have lightning now. So that might be a thing. But... Okay. Shriving stone. I feel like that takes away magical abilities on a weapon. Like it's like cleans it or something. Oh god! I think that's what killed that other dude with the blood stain. So they're secretly... Huh. Here. Oh wait, yeah, I'm playing past the alarm. I just turned it off, ignore it. Alright, let's kill these two and then we'll... That's pretty much all there is to this place. Alright, so we did some sorceries, did some more Irithyll. And finish this room. Alright, we'll go ahead and stop right here, and the next one, we'll go fight that beast and do all the sewers and stuff. Ah, it's just so beautiful. It reminds me of back home. Like a wintry wonderland of woods and trees and snow and... Yeah, so... Alright, ta-ta for now. I will see you in the next one.